Hi guys. Okay, so I'm coming on to let you know I did go to the store. I stopped at Drug Mart instead of going to my Mark's store because I knew if I went in Mark's I'd overspend. So I spent $3.86 on some produce for my low spend, and here's what I got. I got a small bunch of bananas. Those were 86 cents. Then I got celery. That was $1. And I got 2 bags of Iceberg Garden blend. I wanted to get romaine, but they were out totally. So I got 2 of these, and these were on sale for $1 a piece, and they looked pretty good. They still looked pretty fresh, so that's what I picked up, and I will put that on my sandwiches and have salads. But what is going on with the produce? I mean, I went in there and they were just almost all wiped out, and I went on a Wednesday, and last week when I was up at the boat, I had to stop at Target. I wanted to get some tomatoes on the way home, and they were all wiped out on produce. So I don't know what's going on with the produce. Must be a interruption in the line or something. And it wasn't just lettuce, I mean, every now and then you get that lettuce, um, whatever it is. But I don't think it's that. But if anybody knows what's going on with the produce, leave us a comment below, and if that's happening in your area too. So I just wanted to show you my very tiny haul of produce, and that will last me, a good week and a half anyway, as long as the lettuce goes well. And so I'm not buying anything else. That's all I needed. So anyway, I just wanted to see what was going on with the produce. I mean, it's 2 different stores, 2 different weeks, and the same results.
Hello. Okay, so I've been scrounging around in my fridge. It's time for a meal. So anyway, I have a potato again that I cooked the other day. It's just a tiny one, just a small one. I'm going to dice that up. I have 2 tomatoes. They were left on the vine outside. They're not pretty, but they're still viable. I have some green onion again, and I have this vegan sausage. You can use a meat sausage if that's your thing. Then I have this seasoning that I use a lot, but use whatever seasonings you want. This is Breakfast Blend by Blackstone. I have some pepper, and depending on what you do, you can either make this with tofu and make scrambled tofu, or you can make it with eggs. Now I happen to have these eggs that I'm going to use. Save the tofu for another meal. And this is a blue egg. And my daughter has a friend that has chickens, and she sells the chicken eggs, which I like much better than buying the ones that are factory farmed and then just a regular egg. So today I'm just going to make an omelet for a meal, and I'm just using what I have. I also have some cheese. You can either use dairy or vegan, whatever your thing is again. And I'm going to make an omelet. I'm going to chop this up, and you can eat this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So here's another meal with using what you have. Okay, so I have everything prepped here, and I cut up my potatoes and seasoned them with some of the breakfast blend. Got my tomato peeled and prepped because the skin was kind of hard. My onion and my sausage cut in little pieces. So anyway, I was scrounging around a little more in my fridge to see what else I could put in there, and I had one flour tortilla left. So instead of making an omelet, I'm just going to scramble this and eat it in the tortilla, and whatever is too much for the tortilla, I'm going to just eat as scrambled eggs. So in the pan here, I have some oil and butter. Use vegan butter if you're making this a vegan version. And I'm just going to put my potatoes in here and cook them up, and I'll be back when they're done cooking. Okay, the potatoes are nice and brown. I'm going to add the sausages because they just need to be heated up. So I'll heat those up for a few minutes. Of course, if you have meat sausage, you're going to cook it a little different than the vegan sausage, but follow the directions on the package, because I can't coach you on that. I like my potatoes nice and crunchy. So I did the little tiny lettuce haul the other day. Spent $3 and something on produce. So what I did was I chopped this up real fine. So I'm going to put that on my little burrito too. So I've added my tomato and my egg to the mixture, and I'm just waiting for that to cook up. And it depends on how you like your eggs. Some people like sloppy eggs, some people like dry eggs. So I like them fairly dry, but everything is in with the egg now. So I'm going to plate this up. Now my little wrap is a little dry because it's been in the fridge for a while. I wanted to use it up, so what I'm going to do is stick it in the microwave in between a paper towel for about 30 seconds. So I'll be back when I get this plated up. Okay, so this is enough to make 2 burritos, small ones, or fajitas, or not fajitas, wraps. So I just put everything on there, and I'm going to top the hot egg with some lovely shredded cheese and some of this chopped lettuce. And the rest I'm going to eat as a little salad with a little more cheese. Depending on how much you eat, maybe one's enough, maybe 2, and you can save the other one for another meal. I have my green onion that I did not put in with the egg. You could if you wanted to, but I like it raw, so I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to have some of my favorite ranch dressing, Aldi's ranch dressing, and this is light, which is my favorite. Sometimes they don't always have the light, so I have to buy the regular. That tastes good too. But I always like to have this on hand for dipping whatever it is you dip. All right, so there is my meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and enjoy. I'll be back next time with another Use What You Have meal.